my friends, welcome back. Today's shave is brought to us by Cella. We're using the aloe vera formula today. This is a good performing, fairly inexpensive soap. We're using with it one of my favorite razors of all of them. This is a Jerry Stark 5/8 custom razor. It's very special to me because I got this from a friend. It's Nurse Dave sent this to me, and then I sent this to Jerry Stark, and he's stopped making razors like this, but he honed it for me and made it, like factory freshened it, and so it's just kind of one that I like having around. The soap, Cella is an able, not necessarily stand out for performance and stuff, but it's very consistent, and it's not gonna burn your face. Doesn't have a real strong fragrance to it, and we're just kind of using it today for get everything planed off on us. And it does make a very, very thick, good lather. I just painted it on. I suppose I could paint more on. I've got enough of it. This particular razor has some really nice phenolic scales, and the material that in a previous life I used to make inserts for golf clubs, or on the face on wooden golf clubs with phenolic materials. It's a fabric and resin compressed together. Very tough stuff. Good for what we were using it for. I stropped this razor. My strop is getting a little dry, so it's soaking in oil right now. I've got some strop dressing on it. Put a little excess on there and let it soak in, and then we'll wipe it off and rub it all in there. Nourish that leather to it didn't have it. You can tell when it's getting dry when you're stropping, and you feel no draw on it. It wasn't grabbing the metal any, and so it's not doing you any good. It's burnishing, but it's not doing all that you want it to. So where it's getting having a strop and having the razors is great to have. You also have to maintain them, and strop dressing is an important part of that. What I have is a From dressing. It was also gifted to me when I was first starting out, and the bottle I have is maybe 15 years old, but it little bit goes a long way, so that bottle lasts you a long time. So let's you just and it's got this razor keen enough to where you can do it with just one pass. I buff a little bit like that, but most of the razoring is being done on this first stroke like that. And then as you buff it, you know, you're going to get little hairs that escape. Somehow managed to not get cut on the first stroke. If you get to the point where you don't feel or hear any whiskers going, and then you know you got them all. That almost could have been bad. Did you see how that kind of, I got a little bit off kilter? You want to avoid this motion as if at all possible. Or you could end up with a grievous wound. That should do us. Haven't talked about buffing much, but there's still a little bit of whiskers here and here that we can do a little flat blading there. Gets all the stragglers. And we are ready to face the world with a pretty darn good shave. Let's assess the damage here with our Allen. It's getting thin, but still doing pretty good. I may have to order a backup here pretty soon. If I drop this thing, it would shatter. And that would be all over for that block. Let's follow up with some Thayers. And our aftershave today is something a little bit different. You probably won't have seen me use it much. Kind of saving on it because I only have the one. I think I've only ever seen the one, and that is a as you know, I'm a big fan of Old Spice. This is Old Spice white water in a glass bottle, which makes it a little bit uncommon. I don't know how rare it is, but it is one that sits in the cabinet, and I don't reach for it much because, well, it gets hidden. Wonderful aquatic fragrance. I don't know when this was made. It's a Procter & Gamble product, so Lord knows how old it is. And that's it for today's shave. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, leave a like. It doesn't cost you nothing. Subscribe if you're so inclined. I'm Major Rich. You find me at theshavingconner.com, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.